sales. We do coupons just for our card holders. So those are extra ways that we want to say thank you for being a VIP member. All right, this entire hour is all about Origami. We are celebrating Origami's 15 years with us. And we love that we're doing free shipping and handling, especially when we bring in the OG, the Mama Jamma, the big boss. Here we have the large 4-tier heavy-duty rack that does have the 4 wheels. It's finally back in stock. We've reordered it because you keep requesting it. This customer pick is available at $139.95 and free shipping and handling. And yes, this is the large one, and I'm not talking about Lou Caputo and his house or his car or his truck. I'm talking about his Origami. Lou Caputo,
yes.
Will you come hang out with me?
I will. I would love to hang out with you.
How are you, friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I feel like I've gotten to see you a couple times over the last couple weeks.
More than usual.
More than usual.
Isn't it crazy?
You put in that request, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
I'm so excited. It looks like there's a new color.
Yeah.
So let's go through the colors because I've got my eyes on the new one.
You do? All right, well, let's start down here then. We'll get to that quickly.
Let's go over there.
All right, so right on the end here, we've got our vintage bronze, okay? Absolutely love the bronze. And this one is really nice. It's got a little bit of a matte finish to it, which I think is kind of cool. This is eggnog. This is a brand spanking new color. It's such a great neutral. People are going crazy for that one.
Oh, I love it. It's just it's a really nice, warm, creamy, almost like a vanilla custard color, but it's very, it looks very expensive.
It really does. And again, this has just been insanely popular. This is our platinum.
Classic.
I always tell people this is the one that looks great if you've got, in your kitchen, if you've got stainless steel appliances, this is gonna look amazing with that. I mean, look at that silver finish on there. It is absolutely beautiful. The one that you're standing next to, black, obviously, hammered finish on that one. So it's got a little bit of a texture to it. By the way, these are all powder coated steel. This is not paint that's on these. So this is something that's gonna last for years and years and years to come. Next to that is the OG itself, the original, the pewter. That's the very first color we ever sold in Origami. Take a look at that one right there. Mottled finish, a little black, a little silver. I love that one. Most of mine are that color. And then the last one is the crisp, clean white.
Lou, how long have you been here at HSN?
37 years.
But you're only 34, so how is that possible?
It's a weird thing.
It's weird math. The math is not mathing.
No, the math is not mathing.
Are you on social media?
Yes.
Can we follow you?
Yeah, I wish you would.
How do we find you?
My name.
Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook,
Instagram?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Ooh, Lou's on TikTok. All right.
Come on now.
This is a customer pick. I feel like this is the one we lost. We just stopped counting. All of the reviews on this one.
Yeah, no, this one, I mean, again, 15 years I've been selling this one, okay? 15 years. There is no other product in the history that I've been here that I've sold for that long. There's no product I've actually sold for 10 years, let alone 15. And the thing about this product is how versatile it is, how you can use this anywhere in the home. You know what? Because you like this one so much, I'm gonna pull this one out, and we're gonna demonstrate with this guy here.
So
look at this one is so new. It still had
it does.
It still had packing materials on it.
Our producer Brandon counted. He did the math for us.
What did you do?
Over 3,000 perfect 5-star reviews.
Wow.
Perfect 5-star reviews.
That's amazing.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I didn't know Brandon could count that high. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry, man.
He's got kids now, so he's got to go back.
This is true.
And
I knew him when he didn't.
Yeah, and he's practicing his math. I heard that.
That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, let's start from the beginning with this, because I realize that there are some people out there that don't understand how amazing it is to get this on free shipping, okay? So this is the original large rack that we started selling, as we mentioned, 15 years ago. Now, when you look at it sitting here like this, it's 12 linear feet of storage. You got that in my head now.
Sorry.
It's 12 linear feet of storage, okay, as it sits here, because each one of these shelves is 3 feet across. There's 4 shelves. That's where the 12 feet comes. But watch what I can do with just a little kick of the foot down here and a little flip of the arm, just like that. Boom. We fold that down from 12 linear feet down to 4 inches wide. I mean, that's insane to me that we can do this with something that's made of steel, okay?
I just love this.
Here's the other thing that's insane to me. This weighs 37.5 pounds. The fact that we can ship it for free.
Yeah, I know.
At 37.5 pounds, and look at the size of this thing. That is something right there.
And it's a one-time purchase, you guys.
Yeah.
There's no maintenance. You don't have to replace it in a couple years. I mean, quite frankly, you've probably
had... This will last forever.
I was going to say, you probably had some of your original ones,
I
don't
do
you?
still have.
Yeah.
I have several. Here's the problem I'm having right now is I can't tell which ones are original and which ones are new. Seriously,
Hilarious.
they look exactly the same because of the powder coating. See, if you don't know, powder coating resists scratching, it resists chipping, but most important for everybody out there, it resists corrosion. Right. Okay, which means you can use them indoors, you can use them outdoors. High humidity environments like bathrooms, not gonna bother this. You know, forget about that with particle board, but with this, not a problem. But let's get back to like how this is gonna arrive to your house.
Okay.
It's gonna look like this, flat packed in a cardboard box. Hardest thing about setting one of these up is getting that out of the box. Once you get it out of the box, watch this. All you do is grab the sides, give it a little pull, or sometimes this gets stuck.
Ah,
yeah.
Good note.
Experience. Watch this. You pull the sides, it drops open like that. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around so you can see the back of it. You don't have to do this part at home. I mean, you have to do this, but you don't have to turn it around. That's the origami toggle. Why do we call it the origami toggle? Because it's a patented design, that's why. You thread this through like this and you push down. Now notice, as I do that, that snaps into place. What's happening is it's creating tension across these bars that go down here, all those supports. This is actually structurally sound now just by doing that. I'm taking my time doing this. You're gonna see me do this much faster, but it literally is that simple to do. Then you just flip over the top shelf. It's only hinged on the one side, so this can fold.
What's the clearance that you need to go up?
That much.
Which is
I don't know what that height is. Well, it's 3 feet. This is 65 inches plus 3 feet. Okay, so
just so you know,
111 inches, something like that.
I was waiting for Brandon to figure it out. He's mathing. But
he's mathing. Yeah. I have vaulted ceilings in my house, so I don't, you know, ever hit my ceiling. Then you just put this in place. There's one latch here. You drop that in. Boom. We're done. That was the entire process right there, and I did it in slow motion, basically.
And I have a solution if you don't have vaulted ceilings or you're worried about it.
Take it outside.
Take it outside, do it, and then just roll it inside. It's that simple.
That's what I do. Yeah. Well, it's on wheels, so it's simple. It's simple to do that. Now, let's talk about the other exciting thing about this, and that's the weight capacity. Okay, because a lot of us are used to getting particle board, and the weight capacity is somewhere down here. This one's way up here. Okay, this one has the wheels on it, as you can see. Right now, we give you the wheels with this included. They're not on it when you get it, simply because some people don't want to use the wheels. There are 4 wheels to this. 2 of them are going to be locking wheels, like the one that you see right there. If you decide, yes, I want the wheels, okay, it raises it about 3 inches off the ground. So we recommend that you only put 75 pounds per shelf on here, because we don't want to get tippy. I know, like I'm really underplaying this, because 75 pounds per shelf is still 300 pounds, and it's 300 pounds that you can roll around. Okay, so bear that in mind. But let's just say you're not going to roll around. You're not going to move it. You're gonna leave it in the same place. You can go to the maximum weight capacity on this, which is 250 pounds on each shelf. So 250, 250, 250, 250. That's 1,000 pounds, my friends, and 1,000 pounds is half a ton. So you're literally getting half a ton of storage when you buy one of these.
And you're getting a lot of bang for your buck at this deal, because not only is the free shipping and handling, which is a $22 value, plus we have it on sale for you, and you can buy just one. Sometimes we offer them in a 2-pack, and people love the 2-pack, but not everybody wants 2. If you want 2, it's still a great deal tonight because of the free shipping and handling, the 4 interest-free credit card payments. It's $34.99 to get it home, and I love the idea of keeping this indoors as part of your home decoration because of the linear footage that you're getting, that you were getting things up and off the floor, which is going to make your home, and I don't know about you, but just more, there's something about when things have a place, and you're not like stepping on it or kicking it or moving it or going, why is that there when that should be over there? And that's what shelving's all about. But this isn't like permanent. You're putting, you know, any screws in the wall, or you're having to call a carpenter, or maybe you're moving in a couple months.
I mean, so like, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So we're selling our house again now that it's getting repaired. We're moving out of the house. And so the one thing, I'm standing in the garage today, I'm looking around thinking about what we used to have in here. And I'm looking at all the shelves on the wall that I installed. And I'm realizing 25 years ago when we bought the house, before Origami existed, I had, did the whole thing. I drilled the holes in the walls. I hung the shelves. I did, and they literally go all the way around the garage except for where the door is, okay? I'm leaving those there. Do you know how much money I spent on those, how much time I took putting those up there? And now it's a gift to the new owner. It's like, here you go, this is gonna convey with the home. I bet you know that word.
I do.
But
you know what?
A realtor.
I know a lot of maybe the new owners who would go, yeah, I don't want those, I'm gonna tear them all down. Right? Can you
I would
imagine?
lose my mind.
I know. Well, we're not going to lose.
I'm gonna have to
your
put that in the
mind.
contract.
Okay.
You cannot take the shelves down.
Let's go over the colors because I want everybody to have a chance to get their eyes on the one that they want for their home. I love that
bronze.
vintage bronze.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's like a mousse. It's like a chocolate mousse color. Yeah, that one's really just like soft and silky.
You're just trying to make me hungry tonight.
I know.
You're talking about the eggnog, you're talking about the mousse, I mean.
So I've been doing this shift for now a couple nights.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I'm here at this
You get
time of
hungry
night.
when you get home, right?
I'm so hungry now at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, isn't it funny? Platinum, right here. This is the beautiful platinum color. If you love silver, this is for you. If you've got stainless steel, this is for you. Now, next to that, and look at that platinum. I love this one. This one is, to me, it's not as industrial as the pewter, in my opinion, okay? Next to that is the eggnog. This is the one that everybody's going crazy for. Kelly, my wife Kelly, when she first saw this one, she loves the off-white. And she's like, because, she's not like, I don't want straight, blazing. Right. But this, when she saw this, she's like, oh, now that.
So expensive.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
It's actually what a lot of people are doing for their kitchen cabinets. They're doing for their wall color. They're doing...
Our kitchen cabinets are this color.
See?
We're hanging new cabinets that are this color. Over here, black.
It's
Classic
in the lead,
black.
By the way. Number 1 bestseller in this presentation.
It's the weirdest thing. Black some nights just takes off.
Yeah.
It's the little black dress of furniture.
That's right. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You must have been doing this a year or two.
A couple weeks. Then we got the pewter right here, the original color that started it all. When we first made these, we figured, why would we do colors? Because people are only going to put, they're going to be in your garage, your attic, your basement, whatever. You're not going to really see them. And then everybody started to use them as furniture, and we kind of coined the phrase store decor, okay? So we started making colors because people are like, I want to put it in my living room, I want to put it in my bathroom, I want to put it in my kitchen. And obviously, the pewter's not the one, or some people it is, though.
I mean, if you have a little bit more of like a loft design, industrial feel.
Hey, there's a lot. I mean, the industrial and the wood thing, is seriously in right now. The white, though, the white is so crisp and clean. Well, and the funny thing about the white is, and maybe it's just me, but I find that customers do the same thing. They look at it and they go like, oh, it's good for a kitchen, it's good for a baby's room, it's good for a laundry room, it's good for, where else in the house could you put this? I mean, anywhere you want, really, because of that color, the bathroom.
Right. Well, and the other thing, too, is because you've got so much space, you could be folding clothes, you could put baskets, you could also put little totchkes or a little frame or something that you want. Like, it really just becomes whatever you want.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I always tell people, with origami, you're only limited by your imagination. So however you want to use it, you totally can. By the way, the shelves themselves, I mentioned in the beginning of the presentation that they're 3 feet across, but they're 18 inches deep. Okay, so if I turn this sideways and you look at this, that's what that looks like. That's 18 inches. Now, here's the interesting thing about that. So my hand is like roughly 6 inches from my fingertip to my thumb, right? All right, that's the extra space that you're picking up when you buy this shelf, okay? And the reason being this, most shelves are 1 foot and they stop. We give you that extra 6 inches because we're figuring, you know what? You might as well get that. If you're going to take advantage of the vertical storage space in your house, take advantage of all of it, And it's not just for the house, too. I want you to think about this for if you do have a storage unit. I had 6 of these in my storage unit, 2 rows of 3 deep, right? And people thought I was crazy because when you looked at my storage unit, when we opened up, it looked like you could never get in there. But because it's on wheels, I could just roll all the racks out into the hallway, get what I needed, and then put everything back in. And it was crazy easy to do.
And let's talk about the things that you're going to put on that otherwise are really hard to get to, or what are the alternatives that you have currently, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's certain things like wood, for instance, firewood, okay? Shouldn't be sitting on the ground because firewood rots incredibly easily. It's not just the rain, it's the critters and it's, the bugs and all that stuff. Get it up off the ground, it's gonna last you a whole lot longer. All your tools, get those off the ground. You don't want those sitting on the ground where people are either A, gonna trip on them or B, break them. If you've got a storage unit I mentioned earlier, or if you've got tubs like this in your garage, these fit perfectly, 2 of them across, and these aren't like little tiny ones. I mean, these are the full-size tubs. They fit absolutely perfectly perfectly on. Yeah, it is. Sporting goods. You got kids, they play sports. Is there stuff all over the floor? Can you not put your car in the garage? You need to get Origami to get that stuff organized, get rid of that mess and that stress. This is one of those full-size tubs that people like use at parties to put beverages in and do all kinds of stuff. You know, my mind always goes there, and I don't know
Lou,
why.
we've got less than 60 seconds. You want to assemble and disassemble?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's put it to the test.
I can do this all day long.
We've got less than 30 seconds. Watch Lou. He's going to disassemble it. No tools, no instructions, no particle board.
And when you're not using your Origami, guess what? You can fold it up. You can stow it away. It's a storage solution, not a storage problem.
Now he's just getting his exercise.
Yeah, now I'm just showing off. But look how easy this is to do over and it's made to do this thousands and thousands of times. So you are definitely not going to hurt this.
That's a good point. You want to use it and abuse it.
Yep.
Don't abuse it.
It travels well too.
That's a good, you can just toss it and take it to your next place. I guarantee you take your shelving if you could.
Oh
right?
my,
but
totally.
You'll take your Origami
Trust
with
me,
you.
the Origamis are coming.
The Origamis are definitely coming. I'm so happy you guys are here. Take advantage of the free shipping and handling. These are the OGs, the large 4-tier heavy duty racks, hold up to half a ton. Lou,